Hello, my fellow handicappers. This is Weekend Handicapper from weekendhandicapper.com. In this video, I'm going to provide picks and analysis for the 2021 Santa Anita Derby from Santa Anita Park, the major Derby prep race of Southern California. It occurs on Saturday, April 3rd, and it's race number 8, and they're going a mile and an eighth on the dirt. Also, on the very same day, you have some other Derby prep races. On April 3rd, you have the Wood Memorial from Aqueduct and the Bluegrass Stakes from Keeneland. So a lot of action this weekend in terms of Derby prep races. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty. Only a few weeks away from the Kentucky Derby, and these horses are trying to get in the starting gate. So let's look at each one of these horses, a field of 10, and then at the very end, I'll give you my picks and analysis for the Santa Anita Derby. Number 1, Roman Centurion. 10-1 morning line, second in to Robert B. Lewis. I don't know if this horse can win, but you should use it in your Zactus, Trifectas, Superfectas. Seems like it's always in the money somehow. So it's a good horse to key around for your vertical wagers. Number 2, Dream Shake. I don't know what to do with Dream Shake. Number 2, it's 3-1 morning line. It's in the money, both starts. We'll see if it can hang with this class of horses, but that morning line might be legit, meaning this horse could be a contender in many bettors' eyes. Number 3, Rock Your World, undefeated, but both of those were on the turf. So how will this horse translate to dirt? Remains to be seen. 6-1 morning line, so you have to decide on what are you willing to risk. How low of odds can you take on a horse that hasn't raced on dirt before? With number 3, Rock Your World. Number 4, Parnelli, 20-1. Here we go. We got a long shot here. I was 3rd in the Sham, 5th in the Robert B. Lewis. Probably going to be about the same results in this race against this field. At that long odds, you might want to include it in your exactas, trifectas, superfectas. The number 4, Parnelli. Number 5, Back Ring Luck. It's on a 2-race winning streak at 50-1. This horse is going to be forwardly placed up near the front, but how long can it last? Because this is, against this group of horses, it's a tough task for trainer John Sadler, which, some of these horses you might think, what in the world are they doing in this race? They're trying to get to the Kentucky Derby. Simple as that. I'm sure their connections know that they're outclassed, and it's a huge long shot to try to win this race, to get enough points to get into the Kentucky Derby. But hey, it's a once in a lifetime thing for many of these owners and connections. So might as well take a shot. And that's what you got to do with Back Ring Luck. But 51 morning line, good luck trying to get that horse home. But again, it's on a 2-race winning streak. Different class level today, though. Number 6, Otto the Legend, 30-1 for Steve Asmussen. Another long price here. It won last time at Oaklawn Park. That's where it broke its maiden. But to me, I don't see any. This horse gives any indication that it can compete with this field. So I'm gonna pass on number 6, Otto the Legend. Number 7, Medina Spirit for trainer Bob Baffert. Can Bob Baffert get another horse in the Derby? Man, these super trainers are filling up the field of Derby week, of the Kentucky Derby, it seems like. Medina Spirit's won 2 of 4 races, and if not for a horse called Life is Good, it would probably won those other 2 races. So this is definitely the horse to beat. No brainer here, 9-5 morning line with a good trainer that knows how to get his horses ready for the Derby. I've been a Medina Spirit fan. I bet this horse to try to beat Life is Good a couple times. Of course, I didn't succeed in that, but at least that was the right odds to go with, in my opinion. So I don't know. I doubt it'd be the right odds to go with today for number 7, Medina Spirit. But I do like this horse. I think this horse's running style, the early speed, is going to big payoff, big dividends. Well, probably not big dividends literally, but you all know what I'm saying. I think the running style, the early pace, should be an advantage for this horse. So definitely the one to beat. Number 7, Medina Spirit. Number 8, Law Professor. This is an intriguing horse to me because it improved big time from its first race to its second race and its second start. At 15-1, I think it might be worth considering. Maybe not so much as a win bet, but include them in your exotics. Because if it can take another leap, can keep improving at 15-1, then I think that's a good bet. Speaking of good bets, if the number 9 horse, the Great One, is anywhere near 8-1 for trainer Doug O'Neill, I think that's going to be an excellent bet. I think we're probably going to see Medina Spirit and the Great One out there on the front end duking it out for the most part, or ideally, maybe if you're the Great One fan or have money on the Great One, let Medina Spirit get a little bit in front of you, not too far out of your sights, and then try to make that move to overcome. But from a pace scenario, I like this angle on this horse. If you toss out that last race, 2 or 3 races back, that was a pretty nice performance. So at 8-1 or anywhere around there, 6-1, 5-1 even, I think that would be a logical bet on the number 9, the Great One. And number 10, another Bob Baffert horse, and that is Defunded. Defunded. Hopefully my bankroll won't be defunded after these Derby prep races this weekend. 10-1 for Bob Baffert. Recently broke its maiden. I'm not sure if this horse can get that 1.125 distance. I don't know if that's what this horse wants. So it might have distance limitations. So how am I going to bet this year's Santa Anita Derby? On April 3rd, race number 8 at Santa Anita Park. I think it's all about Medina Spirit and the Great One. So the number 7 and number 9. I don't think I'll get too much more creative than that because it might come down to those 2 contenders. I'm not with Dream Shake. I know the morning line odds is 3-1, but yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try to take a stand against that horse because the Great One should have better odds. Hopefully don't get bet down from 8-1. Stranger things have happened. If you want to include some horses in your exotics, definitely the 1 Roman Centurion, I think, would be wise to use there. The number 4, maybe even Parnelli could be used underneath. The number 8 Law Professor, I think, would be a good one to use underneath. But again, I don't know if the payouts are going to be that great. I don't know if I'm going to get too much more creative or more fancy than just having a nice win bet on the number 9. When I say nice win bet, I'm not unloading the bank on the number 9. I'm not that confident in the Great One because I like Medina Spirit too. But just from a value perspective, you play the odds, that's probably the better bet in my opinion, betting the Great One instead of Medina Spirit. But it's Medina Spirit's race to lose for sure. It's a good horse. It's a really good horse. And like I said, if not for Life is Good in the same races with it, it would have probably have even 2 more victories. So that's how I'm going to bet this year's Santa Anita Derby. It's going to come down to number 7, Medina Spirit, and number 9, the Great One. The odds say it's to your benefit probably to bet the Great One, at least in the win position. That exacta-wise, I think, is too difficult to be confident in some of these exacta combinations. So tread lightly, maybe include 1 or 2 of those long shots, those prices I was talking about, and hopefully your wagers will come through. So speaking of your wagers, I'd love to hear who you like in this year's Santa Anita Derby. Go ahead and leave a comment below. Check out my other videos that I that I'll do on these Derby prep races, including the Wood Memorial from Aqueduct and the Bluegrass Stakes from Keeneland. So go ahead, if you like this video, hit that like button. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you get all the latest tips, tools, and resources from Weekend Handicapper. Until next time, good luck to you, happy handicapping, and smart wagering.